Hello friends, I hope you are doing well. My name is Roland and I'm doing video about Power BI. This is my third video and today we will see how to start to use the visualization element, this element you see here, and we will also see the principle of Power BI, how Power BI works. So, and after that, we will also see how to create some measure, use some function to create some measure. So this is what we will do today. I will just jump right in and continue. This is one example I did before I start the video, and this example will help us to explain how Power BI work and the principle of Power BI. So let's go. You remember last time we split the data we have. We split the data we have in different column, and this is the column we have here. We can jump back in the in Power Query to see how we get to this different column we have here. So to go back to Power Query, we just have to go to transform data. Like you can see here, we click on it, transform data again, and Power BI will take us to Power Query. This is what we did this last time. We talked about this applied step, and it's all what we did last time. And now we have this different column here. So why is that important? Because Power BI work with column. So Power BI is crossing the different column we have here to create the visualization, to create the visualization you want to have. So I will just click and go back. We see the column. And now, anytime you want to have this kind of visualization of this one, what we will do is to choose the column. This is the all what you see here are different column, and what we will do is to create the column, to choose the column. I will choose one. Let me delete this one first. I will delete it. I will click on it and click on this three dot, and you see here we have remove, and I will delete this element created. So to start the visualization, what we will do is to choose the column you want to cross. Maybe this is the column we want to cross. We choose it like this, and now you see this windows is open. This windows is open, and this is the first data we choose. We choose the gender, and now we want to cross the gender. Maybe let's say with the job level. We want to cross the gender with the job level, and now we will choose the job level. Now that we have it, we have this different element. These elements are the same element we have here. So we have to decide how we want to how we want to see this visualization, this visio, how we want to see it. So we can cross to have it like this stairs, like you see, or we can choose this one. So all these different elements, we can use it. Now we have here this, let me go back first. We have this element here for the gender. We have the possibility to add information here. This is for the first because in, like, I can take this example here. So we have the y axis here, and we have here the x axis. So anytime we are choosing, like you see here, we have different axes here. You have for the gender, this is the one here down. This is for the x, and and you have here the job level for the y, information for the y axis. So we are crossing the gender and the job level, and this is what we are receiving, this visualization. We can decide to change it. If you don't want it to have it like the way you see it, we can decide to choose the cycle. So we can choose this one, and now you see this is what we have. Depending on what we want to show, we can choose our different element here. That is it. So this is the principle of Power BI. That means we are crossing different column. The different column we have here, we are crossing them to have this visualization, to have this video. So now that we talk about the principle of Power BI, we also talk about the column we have here. And the next thing we can do inside this video is how to create the measure. After anytime we finish this, we can just close it here. And now this is the video that remain. The next step is to see how to create the measure. Anytime we want to create a new measure, I can also remove this. This was just to show you how the principle work. Now it's the time for us to create the measure. So anytime we want to create the measure, we have our different functions here that we see with tools here down. And what we will do is to go to new measure. We click on new measure, and now we have this measure that is open. We will have to give the name to the measure we want to create. Let us say we want to create a new measure. We want to know the total workers in the company. So what we will do is to give the name total employer. So now we have the name, and the function we will use here to know the total employers inside the company. It will be the function count rows. We click, we will type count rows, and now you see the function here. Now that we give the function, and this function is used to count all the individual that are inside the table. This is our table here. The table is hash analytic data. So this is what the name of the table we will give. We will have to give this name. So we will give count rows, and now we give hash air. Now the name of the table is there. We will just click on it and we close it. And if we are sure we finish, we just click on enter. Now the measure will be created. Okay, where is this measure we just created? We can check it here. We can, and now this is the measure we just created. How do you recognize that is the measure we created? You see the how do you call it? You see this function here. You see it here. That is what we just created. Now that we finished to create it, what we will do is we want to see it. We want to have some visio concerning the function we created. So to do it, we will just click on it. And now we have it in numbers. They have the numbers. But we can just, like I said, we can decide to use another element here to, use this element to show it different. That means you can choose to just show the balcony. You see, it's what we have, but we want to have it in number because what we wanted. So we click on it, card, and now you have it here. Now we have the number of the total employers here. Okay, friends, this is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoy my video. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video. Ciao.